Okay, I'm gonna try not to make a habit of starting these in the car. So today kind of is a little different. It's not going to be a common occurrence, but the video is starting at 6 o'clock at night. Yeah, I spent most of the day editing the prior day's video, and I think it'll get better the longer I do it, like the more videos I have under my belt. Also, again, feeling a lot better. But I didn't sleep last night, barely at all, and slept a good 2.5 hours of the day away after I was done with that video. So we're gonna be starting at, it is currently 17:55 or 5:55 for you normies out there. So yeah, it is chest and shoulder day. Mostly shoulder day. It's a pretty heavy shoulder day. I got like one chest movement, so, and I'm doing some quads. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so we got 2 things of blueberries, 3 things of raspberries, mustard, bananas, 4 things of rice cakes, and milk. And this is gonna last me a week, I think. And I don't care what anybody says. Sure, eating healthy is more expensive nowadays, but the thing is, man, I mean, when you get stuff like this too, it's so simple. Like, I mean, I'm going to Walmart. I paid, I think, $50 for all this, but I mean, it's good food, it's whole food, and it's healthy. And now it's not my entire diet. Most of my diet consists of my hamburger. That's the biggest chunk of price for my diet. So I would say weekly, every 2 weeks, maybe a couple $100, maybe. Okay, yet another video in the car. So I slept away most of the day today. Like I said, it's 9 o'clock. I got 2 meals in, trip to Walmart. Now we got quads and push. So I'm gonna sip this pre and jam out, and then warm up with cardio, and then we'll hit quads. I won't do abs. I won't do abs today. We did abs yesterday. But I've got Axe and Sledge, just a pump pre, because I work out late usually. I'm not going to really have stim pre-workouts and then just creatine. I do like to use glycerol when I have access to it, but Fro-Pro's out of it. So I'm here, got warmed up. Now we're starting with leg extensions. Gonna do a couple sets here, and then we're gonna move on to kind of the main bulk of quads for today. It's going to be Bulgarian split squats. I haven't done these in a long time because I had some minor issues with managing fatigue with training so hard and squatting so much and doing Bulgarians 2-3 days after legs. So but now we're back. This is gonna suck. So, so now that that crap is out of the way, shoulders now. We actually get to hit a push day finally. I'm happy that I got to finally do some quads. I had to skip legs this week, like I said, from being sick. So it's definitely nice to get back in here, but god dang, dude. I am like borderline throwing up. I haven't done Bulgarians in so long. So we have shoulder press. Still working up. I'm probably going to do 3 to 10, maybe 3 to 25. Kind of depends on how it feels. Like I said, still coming back from being sick. But, so far, after those Bulgarians, I'm gassed, man. So we're going to do our best. I'm also doing heavy dumbbell right after this. So, yeah. Well, that was a fucking L. Fell way short of where I was last week. I'm sure it has something to do with being sick, but man, that was disappointing. But hopefully dumbbell goes better. We still got 2 sets here. Gonna lighten it up a bit and then try it again. Definitely not where we wanted to be so far. It's still early yet for the shoulder part anyway. So I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens on dumbbell. I'm gonna take my time and breathe coming back from that, but those are pretty much the only 2 real heavy things that I got today. It's a mostly heavy shoulder day, like I said, as well as a rest day. I think it has something to do with the extra volume from the Bulgarians. They wiped me out. Like I was sitting here for a good 10 minutes dying. So I don't know, man. There's a wide variety of factors, but still, on days like today, you have to just come in here and still finish up. Like you still have to do your sets, do your workout, still train hard as fuck, even if you're not doing the same weight as, let's say, you were last week. Like for me, dude, I got 7 with 3 and a 10 last week. So it's really just, man, it could be a wide variety of things. It could be the fatigue from not sleeping very well this previous night, just a whole lot of stuff that plays into it. So that's one of the things I struggle with the most, is accepting like a bad set, or it's not even necessarily a bad set, it's just not where I wanted it to be. And that's one of my biggest flaws, is I have a very hard time accepting that. Like I'm always in here accepting the best constantly and constant progress, and that's great, but you know, sometimes there's that one workout, you know. So yeah, we gotta finish up and get on to the simple stuff and get the hell home and eat. definitely redeemed myself a little bit on dumbbell. Still fell a little short on the heavy set with the 140s. I got 7 last week. I got 4.5 this week, which it's fine. I mean, at this point, it's fatigue, being sick, whatever. All the excuses in the world. But the second set, I actually matched what I did last week with the buck 20s. So I was pretty happy with that. I almost lost it. I lost it at, I think it was 9. I misgrooved in my left arm and almost dropped that on my head. But I saved it and got an extra rep out of it. So pretty happy with that. Front delts, shoulders in general are cooked. Gonna do some Y raises, chest press, do a couple sets of triceps, and we're going home. Okay, so we're on the chest press. The number one worst thing about this machine is there is never enough weight. Back to needing a taller tripod. Okay, final stretch. Been here way too long. I think I just got super in my head about being super weak today, which is to be expected after being sick. And I've been dragging it today. But I'm just gonna kind of finish up. I'm not really gonna do a whole lot of talking. I'm gonna burn through and get out of here. I'm tired, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But, that's kind of the point of posting every single day is a lot of people post wins or they'll post fake losses or whatever. And that's just not me. I wanna keep it as real as I can. And, if I have a bad workout, you're gonna see that I had a bad workout, and regardless of whether it was bad or not, you're gonna see me show up and finish it no matter what. And just because that's what this sport takes. Be here when it feels bad. Do it when you don't want to. And that is the number one thing that's going to make you a good bodybuilder, is showing up when it's not easy. And so I'm gonna post the videos that my workout sucks. I'm gonna post the videos where I don't wanna be here, because I'm still gonna show up and I'm gonna do the fucking